let's talk about the sugar diet. The sugar diet got very popular, I would say, the last few months. It's not something new, it's something that I found out about, I think, in 2013 with Freely the Banana Girl and Durian Rider, and they're still strong, and they are very lean people, and they've been doing this for a very long time. I did try this back then. I tried this several times over the years. Eventually, I got stuck with it low carb and keto and carnivore stuff, and I finally got out of it. Eating a high carb, low fat, and low protein diet, it makes you lose weight, and it'll make you lose weight very quickly, and that make you stay there for as long as you stick to it. And it's not very hard, it's very easy, and I've got great results with this in the past and now. So recently I started to do that, and it started with some health problems that I was having by consuming a high protein diet, which I had to stop. So I slowly start to eat more carbohydrates and less protein. And fat is something that I don't really touch, because I know fats does make me gain weight pretty quickly. So it's something that I haven't been doing in a very long time. I was coming from a high protein and lower fat diet, kind of lower carbs as well, and yeah, I had to stop. I was having a lot of issues with it, not only chronic constipation, but also migraines and vertigo, and it was awful. So slowly I start introducing more carbs and lowering my protein intake, and I start feeling better. And then Cole Robson started talking about not the sugar diet, and also he was also mentioning a lot about Dr. Kempner, the rice diet. And I got very, very curious about learning more about Dr. Kempner rice diet, and I thought that I knew everything about it. And after I start researching and reading the books and stuff, I just fell in love with a lifestyle, and that's pretty much what I've been doing for the last 2 months. I did lose weight pretty quickly, which was kind of scary because I'm already very lean, and then I just cannot stick to a very, very low protein diet at this point. I did introduce some protein to my diet, so I no longer lose weight, which is very interesting. Like, I always thought that I need protein to lose weight, and is actually the opposite, is doing the opposite to me. I use more protein to actually stop the weight loss, and the energy is incredible. Like, I couldn't exercise before. I had no energy to do anything. I was so tired all the time. Sticking to a high carbohydrate diet is the goal. There's a lot of people doing in different ways, consuming sugar and juice and fruit for days, or even candy. I do not subscribe to that. I do like fruit, but fruit doesn't really agree with me because I'm having a lot of digestion problems. So carbs, mostly starches, agree with me, like rice, white rice, and some fruit, and some vegetables, and that's my diet pretty much right now. And I do consume some protein in form of tofu. I do consume some dairy. I'm not vegan. I was vegan before when I tried this diet, and it's something that I'm not interested on going back to it. So yeah, I do have some dairy, and I do avoid meat because I do not digest well. So yeah, if you are looking into losing weight pretty quickly, this is the way to go. There's many ways of doing this diet. You can just eat fruit and just stick to fruits and juices. You can add sugar to your diet, candy if you like, vegetables at dinner time would be ideal, or even lunch if you'd like. I do fruit and starch for breakfast and lunch, and I do starch and vegetables for dinner, and that's working pretty good with me. I hope this helped people trying the sugar diet, and they are very successful. that for weight loss and for some health problems, it's amazing, and I'm so glad that this is kind of growing now. It was very popular back in the day when really and Under United was they were very famous. Yeah, it's really, I'm glad to see that they're still doing that, and they're getting popular again. So yeah, people start talking about them again, and that's really cool. Bring me back memories from like 2012, 2013 when they were like all over the place on YouTube. So yeah, I'm very, very passionate about this. If you have any questions, if you have anything to share, leave it down below, and I see you on next video. Bye bye.